as long as it needs to be, we now need to learn how to finish off the top edge of the project so that it doesn't unravel. This is called casting off or binding off. Again, there are many methods of binding off, resulting in different looks or different levels of stretchiness. I'm going to teach you the first basic knitted cast off that I learned. The first step is to work the first 2 stitches in pattern. And by in pattern, what I mean is according to whatever stitch we have been doing, in this case the stockinette stitch. It's also possible to bind off on a purl row or in pretty much any stitch pattern. So in this example, we're binding off each stitch knitwise. Now with the first 2 stitches on the right hand needle, we insert the tip of your left hand needle into the first stitch and pull it over the second stitch and off the needle, so that we've just bound off 1 stitch and have 1 stitch left on the right needle. Now we knit another stitch. Again, insert your tip of the left hand needle into that first stitch on the right hand and pull it over and off. We've just bound off our second stitch. We continue in this method all the way down the row until we have just 1 stitch left. Now we need to cut the yarn. And of course, I forgot to bring my scissors with me. Here we go. When we cut the tail, we need to leave enough yarn to sew with if necessary. The pattern will usually tell you how long a tail to leave. For the mud cozy, let's leave 6 to 10 inches. Now we pull this tail all the way through that last stitch to fasten it off. This serves as a knot to prevent your work from unraveling. In the next segment, I'll show you how to put this all together to make a mud cozy.